Peter moves in, right? No. He's afraid that if his enemies find out who he is, they'll try to kidnap her to get to him. Well, that's okay. Your stupid old aunt is for that. She's been held hostage more times than a video game princess. So she hooked up with that astronaut guy who's so charming with his one fucking line, and then Peter acts like he's interested again. She gets proposed to and even says yes, but still wants to be with Pete, which is great because he wants to be with her. Oh wait, now he doesn't. This is first, bitch. So she finds out who he really is, and they agree they should stay separate because of the danger involved. But then she says, fuck me, Armstrong, I'm gonna go with the pussy and the rest of Jen. When he warns her about all the danger she could be in, she points out that even before she knew he was Spider-Man, she was being fucking kidnapped all the time. So might as well have the sex. They finally get together, only to have Harry blackmail her into breaking up with him. Why? Because he'll kill Peter if she doesn't. But did you just forget that Peter and Spider-Man are the same person? Just tell the friggin' idiot. Go up to him and say, hey, Harry's got his memory back. He's right over there. Beat the shit out of him. The end. But no, she breaks up with him and never explains why. What a shame. He was gonna marry her and they were gonna live in, I don't know, an even bigger closet. But that's okay. Another random kidnapping will solve that. He saved her life, of course, and they end up dancing. Did any of this bring them closer together? I don't know, but seriously, you tell me. Number 5. Dr. Octopus's robotic arm. Okay, why do these things have artificial intelligence? I mean, what's the point? It's like giving AI to one of those robotic arms you get at the toy store. There's no need for it. You push a button, it grabs it. Easy.
Wouldn't that make you vulnerable to them?
All right, sure. Which is why I developed this inhibitor chip to protect my higher brain function. It means I maintain control of these arms instead of them controlling me.
And even then, how far does the AI go? In the movie, the AI convinces him to finish the experiment by robbing banks, killing doctors, and hanging old ladies out of tall buildings. Oh, crazy, fucked up idiot invented these things. Oh yeah, the crazy, fucked up idiot who stole the idol from Raiders of the Lost Ark. I guess he sort of had a gun. But yeah, just to make it even goofier, the arms actually talk to him. Yes, they don't say words, but they actually do talk to him. It's like a mechanical version of Lamb Chop sing-along.
Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was.
What the hell do you think those things are even saying to him anyway? Hello, Oxy. What do you think we should do today?
Rob a bank.
It's dark for you. Hell, the arms even scream with him when he finds out everything's gone wrong. Yeah, there's pseudoscience and then there's so-so science. And this is just silly. You know, I sort of miss my wife. Fuck her! Okay. Fuck her. Number 4. The dialogue from Spider-Man 1. David Co-op is one of Hollywood's most famous writers. He's written big hits like Jurassic Park, Death Becomes Her, and Panic Room. But he's also written some major stinkers like War of the Worlds, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, and The Lost World. To me, he seems like a better story man than he does a dialogue. And this really shows in Spider-Man. The story is actually pretty well paced and put together. Dialogue, on the other hand,
When she got out of the car and you saw her for the first time, you grabbed me and said, Aunt May, Aunt Betty, is that an angel?
Are you an angel?
Ugh. You have an actor saving my life. I think I have a superhero stalker.
did I really just hear that?
What about my generous proposal? Are you in or are you out? It's you who's out, Gobby. How's your mind?
Okay, that's just straight up Adam West territory. Even on the commentary, you can hear Kristen Dunst make fun of it.
It's a cheap line.
That copy. That's mine.
Swine? Really? You just call him swine? That's an insult that's still being used? In fact, was it ever being used? This is sounding like, well, the comic book. Which, yeah, obviously is based on a comic book. Maybe that was the idea, but it's supposed to be a movie for it. And a movie for adults, for that matter. This is sounding like lines you hear from a Ninja Turtles cartoon.
Join me, Turtles. Are you in or are you out?
Hey, you're the one who's out, Front Dome. Out of your mind. Yeah, no, How about that painfully forced scene with the New Yorker standing triumphant against, well, a flying Green Goblin?
You missed George! You messed with one of us! You messed with all of us!
It was that Thanks, we really felt that spirit, even though it was a little quirky. Sorry. Well, there's no denying that the lines in this movie certainly sound like a comic book. They just wish it didn't sound like a 1960s comic book.
You who's out, Gobby? Out of your mind.
That sucks. Number 3. Emo Peter. Yeah, y'all knew this was coming. Emo Peter has got to be one of the most hated aspects of Spider-Man 3. If not all the Spider-Man. And I'd be lying if I said I didn't understand why. Again, when I did read Spider-Man, I dug the stuff with the aliens. In fact, that's not the only Spider-Man collections I have. I knew the story. Peter is supposed to be tortured by the suit, the same way a crack addict is, or Gollum was from Lord of the Rings. It's one of those tragic attractions that just kept killing. And it was good. It was a good story. While that was tragic, though, Peter goes more for comedy. And it's just geeky. I know that's weird me saying that, but it's just geeky. I mean, yeah, he's a geek. I got that, but this is pushing it. If they went for a more serious route, this movie could have actually been more effective. But when you see him dancing like that and acting so goofy, it's hard to get sucked into the torment he's supposed to be feeling. He doesn't have to dress different or comb his hair down. Frodo didn't need to do that. The people in Requiem for a Dream didn't need to do that. They don't need to look that way. They just need to act that way. Just show the serious side of the addiction. A little comedy's okay, but this is borderline Edward territory. When he does finally act mean and crazy, it's not really believable. Except maybe the stuff with the Sandman, but that's identifiable. He killed his uncle. Granted, he can't see the hair combed from his mask. But trust me, if he could, he would. And on a side note, I was really looking forward to that dream sequence done in the comic. Especially as Sam Raimi was doing it. It was in the comic, it was even in the cartoon. It'd be a fitting way to show the struggle that was going on in Pete's head. But no, we got chocolate chip cookies and milk. Badass. Number 2. Willem Dafoe as the Green Goblin. When I heard Willem Dafoe was going to be the Green Goblin, I was hyped. I was like, oh yes, that's the perfect choice. No question about it. But when he goes over the top, he really goes over the top.
So many good things all happening for you, all for you.
I guess that fucking costume didn't help much either. Did you ever see the original designs? They were actually pretty creative and awesome. And yet this is what they went with? No wonder he turned in the performance he did.
Think about it, hero!
The acting is traditional, over-the-top Jekyll and Hyde. He changes his voice, makes big, creepy faces, and plays innocent and deep when he has to confront his other stuff. Of course, every time you saw him on screen before the transformation, he was a threatening and demanding person. But as soon as he has to act against himself, he's a frightened, scared little man.
We killed them. We remember.
It's a trick actors love to use, overcompensating one side to make the other side look more threatening. It was silly, but it looks silly.
Imagine if he joined us.
I was shocked that this guy uses gas in a building miles high where the wind can blow it away. And on top of that, he actually says sleep. Don't you love it when you attack somebody, how you tell them to be attacked?
Hey, what can I do for you?
Feel this, please be unconscious. What the hell was that sound? What, was he passing gas while passing gas? Every time he was on screen, I didn't know how people didn't just burst out into laughing. I mean, look at this moment.
We can destroy him.
I can't.
Betrayal must not be countenanced.
It's a fucking Walmart mask on a chair. Was this really supposed to be threatening?
Make him wish you were dead.
Yes.
And then grant his wish.
God damn, he's a bikini on you. He does everything over the top villain too. He laughs, says cliche lines, he even sings.
Itsy-bitsy spider went up the water spout. When will the overacting ever stop?
Hold up that scene where he makes Peter's aunt finish the prayer. That's... I don't know what that is.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,